Keller Williams made something perfectly clear, very clear in regards to the growth process that they want their agents to actually know their numbers, not just to sell more homes, not just to close more deals, but run their business like a CEO. What I'm proposing today isn't about another training. It isn't another spreadsheet. It's an infrastructure because if training is the map and infrastructure is the road, we've already figured out what the destination is. And in this actual presentation, we are going to talk about the Keller Williams Wealth Intelligence Initiative. And this is not a software pitch. Again, it's a strategic alignment to support the Finance Committee 2026 initiative, the Keller Williams Finance Committee. And where did this idea even come from? The great thing is when you're doing research and you're growing and you're building different opportunities. When I read this message from the Finance Committee, and one line stood out to me: helping agents know their numbers. This agent with Keller Williams, Alisa, Donalson, Rayford, they had this amazing post, proud to serve on the ALC Finance Committee at Keller Williams. And this year we're focused on helping agents actually know their numbers from a simple budget and P&L to advanced net worth tracking for those ready to build real wealth. Now, if anyone has been following my actual channel and having this land on my desk or on my page this morning, I was like, you know how like the eyes go big in the cartoons? I was like, oh, okay, so I got to do a presentation on it. So that's how we got here. So seeing this post this morning drop in my beautiful face, and it talks about explicitly they're bringing in special guests, sharing practical tools and hosting trainings designed to help you run your business like a CEO and not just a salesperson. And here's the best part. This is not just for Keller Williams agents. Agents from all brokerages are welcome. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start building, we'd love to see you in the room. And so amazing opportunity. I couldn't, when this fell on, I was like, wow. And so the reality of it, it's powerful. And the reality, most agents will attend the training, they'll get excited, they'll download whatever worksheet that they have available, and then that Monday will come and nothing changes. It's not because they don't care, it's because behavior change doesn't happen from awareness alone. If you teach someone how to go to the gym, but you don't build the gym, most won't go. So what you've identified is the cultural shift. We're proposing an engine that supports it. So let me tell you what happens in this industry a lot. What ends up happening a lot in this industry is, just a change in regards to just mindset. And in understanding that you have a clear position and a defined destination, how to get to A to B, and you want to have a clear path and the fastest way to get there with the least amount of resistance. So in understanding the whole alignment and making sure that each and every agent that comes through the Keller Williams process has the opportunity to be the best opportunity and have the best in regards to their commission check. So let me tell you like what happens typically in regards to an agent closing a $20,000 commission check. They feel like they've made it, they're successful, but they don't know what their true profit margin is. They don't know their numbers, what they owe in taxes. They should be in a LLC or a S Corp or a partnership, or how that commission impacts their retirement, whether they're actually increasing their net worth. Revenue sometimes feels like wealth. You get that big check, you're ready to go, you're done. I'm done doing what I'm so, but it's like someone making $200,000 a year, but living paycheck to paycheck. Production is taught extremely well in the industry, but financial intelligence is not centralized, and that's the gap. So production builds revenue, right? But financial intelligence, that's going to build the stability, and that's going to build the difference in regards to having something that's making sense than having some type of, pretty much think of it like this. If production training is like the gas pedal, then financial intelligence is the steering wheel. So you can have horsepower, but without direction, right? You eventually crash or burn out. So top line commission without bottom line clarity creates tax shock, poor investment, overextension, burnout, exit from the industry. So, and retention is not just about culture, it's about stability. Agents who understand their numbers, they'll stay longer. So what if instead of hoping agents implement what they learn, having something already set up for them that actually helps them build that stability. And they had a built-in wealth operating system, a Keller Williams branded portal where they could see their real-time profit and loss, forecast their 1099 tax exposure, tracking net worth growth, model retirement scenarios, analyze investment deals, optimize business structure, not scattered tools. Think of it like this. Right now, agents are driving with a speedometer only. We're proposing a full dashboard where oil pressure, fuel level, engine diagnostics. When someone can see their business clearly, they operate differently, right? So if you can see your numbers and having that clarity right in black and white, we're proposing that we provide that clarity tool to be able to take things to the next level for Keller Williams agents. So this operating system will have all of the tools in having these opportunities for you to be able to understand that it's not really a theory. We're proposing like a pilot type deal. And so with the actual pilot, we're going to actually target maybe 25 to 50 Keller Williams facilities. So having 25 to 50 market centers, we can brand the actual portal for Keller Williams, monthly CEO Wealth Labs, where we actually build and grow upon making the changes that's needed to cater to the Keller Williams family and community, market center leadership and training, dedicated feedback and customization loop, and executive KPI reporting. So the whole goal is measuring adoption, engagement, and retention indicators. And we'll have that as a 6-month testing to be able to implement the financial piece into the whole play in regards to just the growth in the building process. So this isn't like just a good luck type software. This is co-building. And think of it like building a new training wing onto your own infrastructure house, but testing the foundation before expanding to every 1,000 different plus market centers. So we always want to think about measurable outcomes when you're thinking about something like this. So during the pilot, we're going to track the engagement and the usage, see which calculators are going to be used most and not most, because executives don't run on feelings, they run on data. You want to see it in black and white. So we'll measure the engagement rates, the profit and loss completion, the tax planning participation, the net worth tracking, the satisfaction surveys, the feedback and testimonials to make the app better, as well as if we don't see any movement, we stop. We find out, we engage, we go deeper. But if we see lift, we scale, we take it to each and every market center to be able to take it to the next level. So then let's talk about what this actually does for Keller Williams, because that's the key thing in regards to any situation. Number one, it increases your retention. Agents who feel financially in control, they stay. Number two, recruiting. Imagine saying at Keller Williams, we don't just train you to sell, we train you to build wealth, legacy, and infrastructure. That's powerful. That differentiates you from the rest of the market in the marketplace. Production and stability. Agents who understand profit make smarter reinvestment decisions, as well as, think about it, when you get a great deal, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to go tell your friend. You want to go and share the information. So it works the same way when we have people making wealth decisions and smarter reinvestment decisions. And number four, brand strength. From sales culture to wealth building culture, in the mortgage and real estate game, it's you building a brand because you want to be different from any other agent. So that's called long-term positioning, to be at the end of the day to look at the whole position. So again, when you look at the actual investment for the actual pilot, 6 months for 25 to 50 different market centers, being able to white label Keller Williams platform. This will include ongoing customization. So it being the 6-month pilot investment of the $500,000, they will be able to have training support. Executive reporting will be able to cater and dedicate advisory access, and it is credited towards the enterprise rollout if the KPIs are met. Because again, if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. So let me frame it differently like this. So even if 1% of 174,000 different Keller Williams agents are retained, that because there's financial clarity, wouldn't that make sense for you? Like, that is the key thing that you have to understand. That's 1,740 agents. So what is the economic impact of that? This isn't just software spend, this infrastructure investment. So if we leave here today and Keller Williams will continue to operate as they already were operating, putting out Facebook post and being able to let people know about the great opportunity of the finance committee. But that's valuable if we leave here today with just continue hosting that powerful training and message. But here's another option, an option where financial intelligence is an event, it's embedded, an option where agents don't guess their numbers, they operate from there, and an option where retention, recruiting, and culture are strengthened by measurable infrastructure. You've defined the vision. We're proposing the engine. The next step is simple, defining the pilot KPIs, selecting participating market centers, and launching intentionally and measuring the actual infrastructure that's going to change the game. I present you the solution to your idea. It's called the AI Legacy Blueprint Calculator. Now, the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator is the one hub where your wealth journey is revealed all in one place. So the most amazing opportunity to have a smart location, so you'll stop leaving money on the table and be able to leverage the opportunity of you to grow and build your wealth picture. So you think about a calculator, think about it like this. You have a calculator, it's 1 + 1 = 2. What that does is it's clear, it's in black and white, and it tells you the same thing. We're providing this opportunity for you to do the same thing with a wealth opportunity. The 90-day challenge is something that I really enjoy in regards to it, because building this wealth operating system, you'll be able to have those clarity moments where step number 1, you have the intake journey where you start with the wealth journey. Number 2, you see your results instantly. Number 3, we start that 90-day challenge. And number 4, it's for the different wealth pillars. So you'll have real numbers guiding you to see exactly where you stand and what changes needs to be made in order to move the needle the fastest. So again, sometimes mortgage brokerages, real estate agents, some people just don't even know what you don't know. And we may not have been taught this information in our different schools. And it doesn't matter if it was real estate school, regular school, but what you see is taxes is a part of life. You have to understand the Schedule C. You need to understand write-offs and deductions, profit and loss, how to actually have your documentation, being able to explain it confidently, and being able to know how you're building wealth so you can see what's missing, why it matters, and where to start first in regards to your transformation. Transformation is one day at a time. So with the 90-day challenge, even if you're like, Adriane, I don't even know where to start. I know I need some help with my finances, but I don't know how. Even if Keller Williams adopts this idea, we're giving you the opportunity to build workshops and have the pilot opportunity to target and be able to build with what the agents need. So one clear task, one insight. You don't have to binge. It's going to be a building process, because each and every agent within the market center, we'll have it strategically in regards to the number of agents for each license. But for those, we'll be able to have access for 1 year to the actual AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. Every pillar, one system, real results. I mean, I'm talking about not just what was on the post, but taxes, credits, real estate, business, nonprofit, AI consulting, life insurance, estate planning, automation, travel, mindset, wealth, health, all of it in one actual system, one hub inside the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator. Everything connects. Nothing left in isolation, because again, this is not for people that are generic advice workers. But if you're in real estate, you can't really go with generic advice seekers. You have to do the work and put in action for you as well. Set it and forget it were mindsets. Those mindsets aren't going to work with this type of situation. Those people that are not looking or not want to look at those numbers and see how those I's can be dotted and T's crossed to be the best, this might not be for you, which is okay. Everything is not for everybody. But what you do want to know is what you don't know is costing you money. Because if you do or you don't, ignorance is not always bliss, especially in 2026 with so much change and opportunity. So this hub shows you where you are today, what's being overlooked, and how to move forward with confidence. So clarity changes everything, my friend. And with the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator, this is the actual investment, doing it individually and having you be able to grow and build. And we're available now in regards to getting started to grow for your brand. So join the conversation in regards to how we actually grow and build, and understanding every Tuesday live. We're doing AI Legacy App Talk Live, talking about apps built just like this calculator, but talking about getting the traction and distribution to different actual individuals. So I'm talking to all the Keller Williams around the world. I'm in Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? Adriane Mays, your AI cash story captain. However, we travel, there's virtual, there's ways that we can actually grow and build because again, as I build AI powered tools, stories, and systems that turn ideas and money into legacy, we're trying to actually show people what's possible and stop doing things in silence. Because again, be a part of the conversation. Understand that the AI Legacy Blueprint Master Calculator is a part of a wave that can be a part of the vision. So this is part one of something that's going to become even better, because what the next step is going to be, I'm going to reach out to, let me see, who am I reaching out to? Because this is what you do. So your next step will be Alisa Rayford. I'm going to reach out and be able to connect that she's a part of the finance committee. And what I'm going to do is share a copy of this video. So drop in the comments if you actually enjoyed the video. Just put live, L-I-V-E, in the comments. I'd appreciate it, because what the next step will be is to reach out and pass on this video. Don't want to make it too long, but show the opportunity that's possible with growing and building with your girl, Adriane Mays, your AI cash story captain and AI wealth strategist. And Enyka Gaines, with over 30 years of experience in the tax game. We don't just bring AI to the table. We're bringing AI, finance, education, automation, certification, whatever that makes you feel good about, with, in regards to all the labels and titles. We've got most of them. But the great thing is, as we're building these different apps, providing solutions, this actual groundbreaking founding level of this opportunity is going to be amazing. And I'm looking forward to working with you in regards to the growth and building of this opportunity too. Hopefully you enjoyed this live Keller Williams 2026 Finance Vision, the Wealth Intelligence Infrastructure Proposal. There's more to come. You never know what's going to be on the way to making things happen. Day 2 of the challenge of 90 with building apps with AI. Justin Burns. It's going to be awesome, y'all. Just stay for the ride. But Keller Williams, here I come. I can. I will. I am victorious. What up, though? Detroit, Michigan to Keller Williams. Let's go. Deuces.